Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma aka Fleurs, and today we're going to be working on my house, my garden area. This is probably one of the maybe one or two more speed builds to come, and then my island's going to be complete, so that's super exciting. And then I'll be able to show you guys my finished island tour, which I'm so excited for, and I hope you guys are too. So this is the area that we're going to be working on today. It's not overly big. I didn't really have a lot of space left on my island. So I've put the house up on the cliff here, sandwiched in between the orchard and Molly's house. And then these are the items that I'm going to be using today. We're going to go for quite a neutral theme because that's kind of me. I like the lighter colours with the woods. So let's get started and let's work on the left hand side of the house. There's this tiny little area which is sandwiched in between this little seating area that I did with the log stumps, which I thought was super cute. So we've got our barrel with some firewood on, and then I'm going to place a lace tile down and just put a log stool on top. And then a floating biome planter. I love to include these, so I thought why not, let's use that as well. And just some filler patterns. I didn't actually mean to pick up my mailbox, but it kind of inspired me to put down a lace tile underneath the mailbox as well, and then replace it on top. Tip, if you didn't know you could do that, you can, so it's great. And then we need to just finish off the left hand side. No, that's the right. I don't always know my left from my rights. This is the right hand side, so we just need to finish off decorating this little mini cliff and plant some flowers around the edge of the orchard. So up onto the cliff we go, and then it's just time to start decorating. So I'm using seeds for this one with white flowers, and that's just because I wanted to save some of my full grown flowers, so we'll speed it forward and time travel for the end result. So I've just used a garden rock, one of my favourite things to use on cliffs, and behind the garden rock I wanted to put a butterfly model, so we went with the paper kite one of my favourites. Some leaf patterns, just because it's around a tree, so it's giving the idea they've fallen, and some more flowers. And I've just rotated these log stakes just so they kind of frame the tree a bit more. And that's it for now. So down we go. And then I decided, because I don't really like the look of the cliffs, I'm going to use a cutout standee. So I went for this kind of wood plank one with the flowers underneath, which I think is super cute. It did feature in my how to use cutout standee design video, so if you haven't seen that and you maybe need some more inspiration for using them, then maybe go check that one out. I found the best way to place them is put them down in front of you and then just simply push them back when you have them in the correct places. There you go. I love this one because I love the little flowers on the bottom of the planks. I think that's super cute. And then I decided we needed to add some trees. I've stunted a few. It seems like the back of my island is just full of stunted trees, but they're super cute. I love them being really small. That one in to the right, that won't stunt because we couldn't put a piece of fruit behind it, but I'm just trying to get a sort of medium one in here. I struggled due to how close it was to the house, and I decided in the end the large one actually looked better. And then over here I decided to put in the medium one because I thought it was cute and it's not intruding too much on the little seating area behind. And for this area by the incline we went with the cedar tree just to mix it up a bit. And I forgot to put my hard hat on. Terrible designer. But then it was time to work on our path. I wanted it to snake through, leaving quite a lot of space on the left hand side, as that's where I wanted to put a little mini flower garden or farm, because I like my flowers. So we need lots on the island. Again, this is still one of my favourite paths, and I know you guys like it too because I get so many requests for the code. If you want to know any of the codes for my designs, they should all be in the description. If you can't find it, just ask. Hopefully I'll have it still, but they should all be there. And then up to the house, I wanted the dirt path to kind of go underneath the doorway. So you can just put the designs underneath as normal, and then it looks kind of more cohesive and like it's flowing a bit more. So that's our path done, and I'm quite happy with that. Next, I'm going to put down the flower field. So for this, what I did was I used in-game dirt. So we mix it up between the light and the dark dirt. Excuse my little mini failure there. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to get rid of my hard hat, but no, I need that. So I think that just makes it look more interesting, and you don't have to, it's not all one big blob basically. So just randomly placing down some of our white flowers. And in farms, I also like to put down some leaves as well, because we can put some items there like soil bags or buckets, things like that, which I think just break up the area so it's not just all flowers, even though that looks really good too. So I remembered that I hadn't customized my cushion, so I went down and grabbed one and then used this super cute seed bag design, which I am in love. It just looks really rustic and kind of what you would expect a seed bag to look like in the jute material. And our tin bucket as well, just very farmy. And our placement of our cushion, and just give it a rotate. And then I remembered that I hadn't got a hand cart out, so I went to go grab one for my inventory just to give a bit more of a garden feel. I thought that would be perfect. And I decided to put that in front of this little mini tree on top of a dirt square. It's not a square, a dirt circle. I would have preferred the brown one because I just love brown, but the green one worked well. And behind the farm, I decided to use some barbed wire fencing. I tried it with 2, but I wasn't sure about that, so I did change it out. And I decided to put one in the middle as well, because when the flowers are fully grown, it will just add a bit more interest. So next up, it was time to work on our seating area over here, and I wanted to use this really cute, I think it's kind of a linen pattern with some flowers on. Very neutral, as I said at the beginning. It's quite like beige, which I think complements the brown and the woods really nicely. I had some struggles with this because the area was quite small, and in the beginning I didn't want a 2x2 rug with some tassels on, so I tried to make it into a big block and just put these diagonal rug pieces on the end. So it looks like the rug's kind of underneath it, which I absolutely loved, and I loved it in my punchy speed build, so now I'm kind of obsessed with it. So it was time to get the items for the seating area. I've gone for the extra long log sofa and the tea table as the main kind of features, and I also wanted to use the Turkey Day stand. I just love that. I think it's really, really kind of pretty, and it works perfectly for a garden. That was from the Turkey Day collection, if you guys weren't aware. Here we are, just having a play around with the seating area, deciding where to put things. And I thought it might be nice to put some more flowers back behind. So I removed the barrel that I had placed down and just put some more white flowers down. I just thought it would make it look cozy and I love the natural look. I still wasn't happy with the seating area, so I decided to try and switch it up to make it bigger, but unfortunately that just made it look like an even bigger just square of pattern just placed down. So in the end I did decide to just go with the tassels on the edge, and I think it did look okay, so I was quite happy with that in the end. And because I went with the tassels, I did decide to remove the diagonal rug from underneath it. It was just too small to have a diagonal rug coming out underneath it. So what I did to replace that was use the little doormat with the white flower on, which I love, is so pretty. Now that I was finally happy with our rug, it was time to decorate the seating area. So again, we put the Turkey Day stand down and the extra long log sofa and the tea table back out, when I can find it eventually. There it is. And just place it in the middle of the rug, which is super cute. I just toyed with using different chairs for around the table. I knew I wanted the log sofa, but I tried the director's chair, which I can customize, which I didn't know for so long. That was such a discovery. And then we tried with the wooden stool and the Parlour Zen cushions. The stool didn't really quite fit, but I loved the use of the pillows, so we kept that there. And then I tried the rocking chair as well. I had customized this to a white colour. And we wanted the mum's candles just to go on the Turkey Day stand. I love them. They are definitely some of my favourite items in the game. I say that about everything. I have so many favourites. And here we are, just collecting the items that we're going to put on top of the table, and just general little items that are going to just finish off the area. I went for some ballinas, another one of my favourites. A little book just to do some reading. And then the simple kettle in the white design with the flowers on the front, which is just adorable. I decided this area looked a little bit empty, so I added a butterfly model and a log stool to put on for my stack of books to go on. And the rocking chair, I felt that it would overcrowd the books, so I went with the wooden stool, and I wanted just a plain cushion to put on top. I think this is a really nice thing to do if you've customized the stool itself and just want something to contrast it if you don't have another pattern that would suit it. And then I wanted to add a tiny library. I love this customization of the tiny library with the flowers. Obviously that's probably why, but I just think it's really cute. There we are, just restoring things. And then I wasn't sure what to put here, and then I remembered I love a lacy umbrella. So here I am demonstrating it for you guys. And then I forgot how to take it off, which is a bit embarrassing. So we just placed the umbrella down and planted a cosmos. So that's pretty much the seating area done. All that was left to do was work on this little cliff here by the incline. So again, this is more flowers, more filler patterns, again with the white ones. And then I made a bit of a mistake. I put two hyacinths very close together, which I don't like to do. So this is why it's handy to have an orchard right next to your house or where you're building, because then you can just grab some fruit and move your trees. And then we just pop the tree back in place once we had put the correct flower down. Some log stakes just to peep out behind the tree. And like I said, just more flowers. And then I was a bit stuck what to put here. I didn't want to just fill it all with flowers, but I decided to use the birdhouse, which I definitely don't use enough of. It is very cute. and I wanted to put it on top of a lace tile. Looking good. I planted some hyacinths, but I changed my mind because it was very close to the one that was on the flower farm, so I switched it out for a bush. And there you have it. That's it. That is my garden outside of my house with a cozy seating area and a little flower farm. You can just see the trees in the background on the cliffs, which I love, with the flowers as well. The seating area over to the left kind of fits in. I didn't want to destroy that because I loved it so much. I thought it was adorable, but it ties in well. And then you have your incline down to the orchard and the path snakes around. And then I just love the white flowers with the kind of neutral tones and the woods. I think it looks really, really good. The cutout standees look quite cool as well, because when you tilt the camera down, it kind of hides the circle cutouts, which I like. So that's why I wanted to place them there. But what do you think, guys? Do you like it? Would you like your garden to look like this? Let me know in the comments. Remember, as I said before, if you want to use any of the custom designs that I have, be sure to check out the description. But thank you for watching, and please remember to like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already. We would love to have you here as part of the channel, and have a lovely day. Goodbye!